Excuse me, Angela. Are you there?
Sure, what's up, Lydia? Everything okay?
I hear you're in the process of paying off some debts.
Huh? I'm what?
I was so disappointed you wouldn't believe. Tut, 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 Angela. It's just a good thing we're neighbors, or I never would have heard you discussing it through the walls.
I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about. Do you mean you eavesdrop on us?
I heard you and Scott talking about it in the middle of the night. I had a cup to the wall, so trust me, I heard everything. $1,000 a month in debt repayments? No end in sight? Just how much debt are you in?
Oh, you heard that. These walls are thinner than I thought. A cup to the wall, though? Have you ever heard of privacy? It's quite a lot of money, but I think if we can keep up with the repayments at the current pace, it might be paid off within 4 or 5 years.
My goodness, you're in that much debt?
Yes, that much. Between all the secret investing and gambling and a complete failure to keep up with the payments back when they were smaller, it seems like this was inevitable. We are married, so of course we're committed to getting through this by working together. I hate to say it, but we're not always able to meet halfway. You have no idea how hard it is to keep up with $1,000 debt repayments every month all on your own. This has really taken its toll on us.
My, oh my, Angela. Just what have you been doing? As your mother-in-law, I simply cannot overlook this.
Yeah, I totally get that. I wouldn't expect you to overlook it either. But with how Scott's situation is right now, there might not be anything you can do.
I can't believe my son's own wife would place such a crushing burden on him. My poor boy must be going through hell.
Huh? What do you mean?
Basically, what you're saying is that my Scotty's being forced to pay off your debts with his hard-earned money? And $1,000 a month at that. It's hardly pocket change, is it? By the time it's paid off in 4 or 5 years, he'll be, what, $45,000? $60,000 out of pocket? How could you do this to him?
No, wait. You've got this the wrong way round. I'm not the one who's in debt. Scott is.
Oh, this is rich. You're going to try and pin the blame on my Scott because I found out about your little secret? I had no idea you were so shameless. That reminds me, your attitude last night while you were discussing the debt was absolutely atrocious. I could practically feel you looking down your nose at him through the wall. I heard everything. You do know you have debts to pay off, don't you? You need to pay it back, Scott. You have no choice. How dare you speak to my son like that when he's the one paying off your debts? You vindictive, self-righteous liar. He doesn't need to hear any of that from you. I'll have him divorce you, I tell you. Divorce!
You have no intention of listening to me, do you?
I could listen to everything you have to say 1,000,000 times over, and it still wouldn't pay off a cent of the debt.
Fair point. You know what? I've changed my mind. You're right. I don't think there's any point in talking to you when you're in emotional ignoramus mode.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
If you'll forgive me, I'm at work and we're very busy. Let's discuss this properly at a later date.
Don't make me laugh. I have nothing to discuss with an abusive, debt-ridden liar. One thing's for sure, though. My poor son needs protecting from you. He'll be staying next door with me from now on. He'll end up curled up in a ball in the corner of some psych ward if he's around you even a moment longer.
All right, fine by me. I'm going. Bye. The next morning.
Angela, we're getting a divorce.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about, Scott? Are you still half asleep?
I'm not half asleep. I've had my coffee and my head is clearer than it's ever been. My eyes have opened. It seems like my mom found out about the debt. I was worried at first, but looks like she's actually gonna be able to help me get rid of it. She's lowering me the mother of all lifeboats.
Lifeboat?
She told me if I divorce you, all the debt will disappear and I'll never have to worry about money or repayments ever again. She was really convincing.
Huh, is that so? I see.
She must have a real lace up her sleeve. This is why my mom's great. She was always looking out for me. She's super clever too, so I believe her.
I have a feeling she doesn't have an ace up her sleeve at all.
If I'd known she'd be such a powerful ally, I would have just told her from the get-go instead of keeping it a secret this whole time. So, yep, it's decided. I don't need you anymore. The way you talk down to me like I'm some naughty little kid seriously grinds my gears. And I'm done with it. I'm gonna be free. Yippee! We're getting a divorce.
Good grief, you're beyond saving. I'm at work right now, so we can discuss this properly later. That night. Scott? When I got home from work, there were some divorce papers on the table. Would you mind telling me what the heck is going on?
I think I made it pretty clear. We're getting a divorce. I had to go through the hassle of ordering the papers, so you can hand them in yourself. I'm busy.
I take it that means you have no interest in talking this through and saving our marriage then?
What's the point? You'd only talk down to me like some little kid, just like you always do. I'm mad as hell and I won't take it anymore. Besides, I have my mom. She's the only ally I need in my life. She always has my back and she's super smart, not like you. She said you're a liar too, which only strengthened my resolve. Hurry up and get out, liar!
Wow. You know what? I think it is actually better this way. Let's face it, I didn't exactly enjoy shelling out $1,000 a month to pay off your debts. I'm finally gonna be able to spend my own money again.
Fantastic, superb, tremendous, magnificent. We both get what we want. Win-win.
10 minutes later.
Good evening, Angela. I heard you finally did the right thing and agreed to the divorce.
If that's what he really wants, I'm not gonna get on my knees and beg. If we can't talk and work through problems as a team, what's the point in being married anyway?
I see you're just as arrogant as ever. How dare you take such a haughty attitude with me and my son? Despite being in so much debt, you owe $1,000 a month in repayments. You've got some nerve to look down on your husband when he's the one paying it off for you. You wouldn't have anything to eat or a roof over your head if not for him. Get your things together and go.
What? He's paying off my debt, feeding me, and putting a roof over my head? What planet are you on? You are aware I work every single day, aren't you?
Of course I'm aware, you pompous little upstart. However, there's no way whatever paltry wage you bring in with that pitiable part-time job could possibly sustain a family. Even a monkey could understand that Scott, who works at a major company, is the one holding everything together. He probably makes more in a day than you do in a week.
Ugh. I knew it. You have no idea Scott hasn't been going to work for the last year, do you?
Get with the times already. He's probably working remotely. I'm fully aware of how working life has changed over recent years. I might be old, but that doesn't make me ignorant. I don't have to confirm every little thing with my son to know what he's doing.
Interesting. I see. Your ignorance is actually impressive. You two are really alike.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Anyway, I'll be moving out tomorrow. I'm in the process of getting my things together right now, so you'll probably hear some banging in the night. I hope it doesn't bother you too much.
That's fine. It'll sound like a relaxing lullaby when I remember it's the sound of the odious witch who catapulted my son into financial ruin, finally removing herself from his life. Hurry up and get gone.
The morning of the move. Okay, Scott, I'm all done packing. This is it. I'm leaving.
Vroom, vroom. Zzz, big fire truck go vroom. Zzz. Huh? Who did that? Oh, Angela. All right. Whatever. Zzz.
I handed in the divorce papers last night, so me and you are strangers now. We'll never see each other again after today. This month's debt repayment is due tomorrow. Make sure you don't forget, okay? Don't come crying to me if you're struggling to keep up, because I won't be helping you anymore.
You're annoying. I'm sleepy. Just go away. Let me sleep, damn it.
Fine. Have it your way. Goodbye forever, Scott. A few moments later. Lydia, I'm leaving now.
Big creamy milkshakes. Zzz, pizza dipped in chocolate. Lard sandwiches. Cola. Zzz. Huh? What? Angela, I'm trying to sleep. Get lost. Message me later.
Whatever. Have a nice life. Goodbye. The day after the move.
Angela, pick up the phone! This is an emergency! I'll repeat, this is an emergency! We have to get married again immediately! I need you to keep helping me with the debt repayments!
Excuse me?
My mom got it wrong! Oh boy, did she get it wrong! She got it wrong, so I think my life might be over! I had no idea, but it seemed she was convinced the debt was yours. She had it in her head that I was the one shelling out $1,000 a month to cover your repayments. That's why she thought that if I divorced you, I wouldn't have to help you get out of the mountain of debt she thought you were in anymore, and I could finally attain financial freedom. That's why she told me to divorce you. Oh my God, I thought she had some kind of genius trick up her sleeve, but it turns out she was just making a huge misunderstanding.
Yep, I knew that.
What?
I did my best to set her straight. I made it pretty clear that I wasn't in any debt and that I was in fact the one helping you with your repayments, but it went in one ear and out the other. I did consider explaining to her how it seemed unfair for me to pay off your debts, given how you're the one who got yourself into this mess in the first place. But she was being so confrontational and aggressive, I didn't think there'd be any point. So the plan was to discuss it among the three of us once she'd calmed down. Then she told me you wanted a divorce, so I was like, meh, what's the point? Now I've completely washed my hands of you both, and wow, does it feel liberating. My financial burden disappeared overnight. I've had a giant Scott-shaped boulder lifted off my shoulders. Who would have thought that divorcee life could be so fun?
No way you didn't, did you? Did you hand in the divorce papers?
Yep, I handed them in the night you left them on the table. I did try and tell you, but I think you were dreaming about fire trucks or something. We're officially strangers now.
This is bad, bad, really bad!
A few moments later.
Angela, I'm so sorry. I made a huge mistake. I'm sorry. Please come back immediately. I apologized. So you'll come back, won't you? Won't you?
What?
Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me that Scott was the one in debt and not you? You had so many opportunities. And I had no idea it was my uncle who was originally covering the repayments.
That's because Scott chose not to tell you. I may have been your daughter-in-law, but it wasn't my place to tell you that kind of thing. That was your son's responsibility. I did at least make it very clear that the debt is Scott's and not mine. You're the one who kept interrupting and ignoring me whenever I tried to make you see sense, and you're the one who demanded we get a divorce based on your ridiculous misunderstanding. You're in no position to criticize me.
There's something else I can't get my head around. How on earth were you managing to keep up with $1,000 a month debt repayments working that crummy part-time job of yours in the first place? That's why I got the wrong end of the stick. You misled me.
I don't work part-time and I never once told you I did.
Huh?
I inherited my dad's restaurant chain when he passed away a few years ago, and I've been managing all 10 of his restaurants ever since.
You own a company? You?
Yes, me. I own a company.
I thought you worked part-time flipping burgers at McDonald's.
That's fascinating because I don't. You're so good at misinterpreting reality, it's worrying.
So that's how you were able to keep up with those enormous debt repayments.
By the way, how to break this to you. You might want to sit down for this one, Lydia. Are you ready? Scott's unemployed.
What?
He got into a fight with his boss last year when he mistakenly arranged a meeting with a major client for the wrong day. He stormed out in a rage when he got taken to task on it. He had ample opportunity to apologize, but he was so stubborn he chose to get fired rather than admit fault. He's been unemployed ever since.
Did he at least get a severance payment?
He did, but it disappeared straight away when he used it towards paying off his debts. He'd only been at the company a few years, and it was his own fault he got fired, so it wasn't much. I couldn't bring myself to see him stop making payments because he'd have been swallowed up by the interest, so I decided to start covering them for him. It was only supposed to be temporary.
Really? I see. Okay, I understand everything now. I'm sorry for everything I've done, Angela. Will you carry on making the repayments for him?
Excuse me?
Listen, I just got a phone call from my uncle. He said today's payment is late. Apparently he got a threatening email from the repayment company. Please see to it that today's payment of $1,000 gets made as normal.
Are you aware that me and Scott aren't married anymore? You're both strangers to me now.
But...
The real irony here is that you're the one who got him to divorce me in the first place. It's time the pair of you learned how to stand on your own 2 feet for a change. I think this could be a great opportunity for you.
Angela, please, don't do this. I'm set to retire next year. These repayments would eat up my pension so fast I'd be homeless before I knew it. My husband passed away years ago. How in God's name am I supposed to support myself, my unemployed son, and run a household on top of these mammoth debt repayments all on my own?
Goodbye, Lydia.
Angela!
Later on. Since the repayments were set to suddenly stop, I thought I should call Lydia's uncle, who'd been the one covering them before me, and make him aware of the situation. He was astonished when he found out it was me who'd been making the repayments this whole time, and I was even more astonished when he apologized and paid me back the entire sum. After a few more apology messages, he swore to teach Scott the meaning of personal responsibility by having him pay off the debts he'd racked up if it was the last thing he did. Last I heard, he was forcing them both to work at his garbage disposal company to come up with the money. Apparently, a few of the senior employees are pretty mean-spirited and take great pleasure in seeing just how far they can push the two of them. They're being worked to exhaustion on a daily basis, which I was told about in detail when they spammed me with messages begging me to come back. Naturally, I blocked them both. Lydia's uncle ended up confiscating their phones because they were constantly playing games on them instead of working whenever no one was looking. I tried to be as sympathetic and compromising a wife as I could be, but their attitude towards me, which was revealed through a huge misunderstanding, quickly made me change my mind, and by the end, I was just as eager to divorce as my husband was, or thought he was. I'm so pleased I decided not to correct his delusional mom. Whatever happens to them, they're on their own from now on.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Shauna, I saw you and your boyfriend yesterday. He hasn't changed a bit. He's so lame.
Can you stop saying that? Stop talking about him like that.
I'm just stating facts here. His hair was all over the place, and his clothes were so old. He had holes in his pants. He looked like a bum. I'd be so embarrassed if someone saw me walking with him. Why are you still with him?
I said stop. Why did I even tell you about him? All you do is talk shit about him.
I'm just saying he's lame. You can do much better than him. He's not even that good looking, and I bet he's poor. He looks like a bum, literally.
Leave me alone. I like him for who he is. I don't care about looks or money. And, he's not my boyfriend anymore.
You broke up with him?
No, we got married last week. He's my husband now.
What? No way! You married him? Seriously?
Yeah?
You're insane! No way! Are you for real?
Yeah, why would I lie about that? We're having a wedding in 3 months. You're not invited, though. You just ruin it for everyone. You're not welcome.
No worries. I would never go to that, even if you begged me to. How can you guys afford that, though? You must be broke. Wait, you're paying for everything, aren't you? Wow, that's so pathetic. What a bum. And weddings are a waste of money. You should probably think it over.
Shut up. Leave us alone.
I'm telling you this as a friend. Getting married is a big step. Think it over. If I'm gonna marry someone, he needs to make at least $70K a year. And he has to be tall and handsome too. Oh, and he has to have nice clothes and stuff. And I want someone who's smart and manly. In other words, someone like my boyfriend.
Huh, friend? You're not my friend. And stop bragging, it's pathetic. Looks, is that all you care about?
I'm just saying, look at the way he dresses. He looks like a homeless person.
It's none of your business. I love him for who he is. Leave me alone, okay?
Whatever. My boyfriend and I are having our wedding next year, but I'm not inviting you, okay? I was gonna, but I wouldn't want you bring your dirty husband to my wedding, so... But hey, please don't be mad at me. It's your fault for marrying him, so...
I'd never go to your wedding.
But hey, send me pics from your wedding. I want to see how miserable you two are.
Shut up.
Shauna, how was your wedding? Tell me all about it. Send me some pics.
I should have blocked you.
Come on, tell me, how was it? Where did you have your ceremony? Let me guess, some cheap restaurant? Wait, I know. You didn't even have your wedding. You were just lying to show off.
Why are you so rude? You want to see pictures? Fine.
Yay, show me. This should be good.
Hold on. Let's see. Here. I just sent them.
What? What is this?
My wedding? Pretty nice, right? My husband's friend had a really nice camera. He's gonna make it into an album and send it to us later.
No, look at this place. It's gorgeous. Wait, is this even your wedding? Liar.
I'm not lying. You're the one that wanted to see pictures.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting this. How did you pay for all this? How long have you been saving up for this?
Huh? What are you saying? We split everything.
Huh? Stop lying. Your boyfriend is broke. There's no way he can afford this. You paid for everything, didn't you?
No. I could never afford something like this on my own. If anything, he paid more than me. When I was picking up my dresses, he told me, wear them all. You don't have to worry about the money. So...
Wait, hold on. That makes no sense. He's poor. He's a bum. He can't afford all that.
Why do you think he's poor? Stop saying that.
What does he do then? I bet he doesn't even work. It makes no sense. He can't afford this.
He's a writer.
Huh?
He writes horror novels. He's pretty famous. But you don't read, so you might not know him. They even turned one of his novels into a movie. I think it's playing in theaters right now. He's the author of the original novel.
Wait, you mean the one about mountains and stuff?
You've heard of it? His last name is King.
Yeah, I went to see it with my boyfriend. He's a big fan. He has all of his novels. I don't usually watch horror movies, but it was pretty good. I read his novels after seeing the movie. Wait, so your boyfriend is Stephen King, the author?
Yeah.
Wait, no way, no way. You're lying. That can't be. I'm a huge fan. Oh my. Wait, how's that even possible? How did you two meet?
I work for a publisher. I work for the women's magazine's department, and I interviewed him a few years ago, and we really hit it off. A few weeks later, he asked me out, and now we're married.
No way. I can't believe it. But wait a minute. Why does he dress like that then? He must be loaded.
I don't know. I guess he doesn't really care about clothes. He stays in his home most of the time, so he doesn't really need clothes. He says he'd rather spend that money on books. So yeah, I buy him clothes from time to time, but I don't know. He doesn't seem that interested. He wears the same thing over and over again. That's why his shirts have holes in them. But he doesn't seem to mind, so...
Wow.
Huh?
That's so cool. The way he doesn't care about his appearance, that's so hip. And he's a best-selling author. That's so amazing. So he sounds really smart too. I admire that.
You were just dissing him a few seconds ago. If I remember correctly, you called him a bum. But now, you're pathetic. You know that? You should be ashamed of yourself.
I have no idea who he was, okay? And to be fair, his clothes are pretty dirty. I really thought he was a bum. But if he's Stephen King, then that's a whole different story. Hey, can you introduce me to him? You guys should come to my wedding. Bring him, please. My boyfriend would freak out. Oh, that would be so great. Come on, we're friends, right? Oh, this is gonna be great. I can't wait to see him. My friends are gonna be so jealous.
Hell no. I'm not going to your wedding, and we're not friends.
What? Why?
Do I really have to spell it out for you? Read your messages. After everything you said about him, why would I want to be friends with you? And now you're sucking up to me? It's pathetic.
But that's only because I didn't know who he was.
So what? That doesn't give you the right to talk about him like that. You called him all kinds of names. You called him a bum. That hurts, you know?
But listen, we're a huge fan of his work. We have to meet him. Please, we want to be friends with him. Please, he has to come to our wedding. I want to brag about it to all my friends.
So, what's in it for me? All you care about is yourself. Leave us out of it.
Wait, if you come, we'll promote his work at our wedding. We'll tell everyone to go see the movie. Then it's a win-win.
No thanks. We don't need your help. He's pretty famous already.
Come on, just come, please. Just show up for an hour or so. Give a little speech, sign some autographs. What's the big deal? Come on.
Are you serious right now? Aren't you forgetting something? Apologize to me.
Okay, sorry. I'll never talk shit about your husband again. There, I apologize.
Whatever. He can't give any kind of special treatment to his fans. So he won't be coming.
No, wait! I'm asking as a friend. We're friends, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Shauna, wait!
He's busy, okay? He won't be coming to your wedding.
Please, come on, help a friend out. I really want to meet him. Please.
Hell no. Don't contact me again. Bye. Natalie tried to contact me a few times after that, but I blocked her and shut her out. I also moved out of my old place just in case. I thought she'd give up, but then, one day, she showed up at my office. She demanded to see me and my husband. She started freaking out, kicking everything around her. They called the cops on her immediately. Luckily, nobody was hurt. But then, when her boyfriend found out about this, he left her. He said he didn't want to be with someone like that. Sucks to be her, but oh well. Good luck finding a new husband. Oh, and when I told my husband about it, he said he didn't really mind. But in his next novel, he modeled one of the victims after Natalie. It was kind of funny.
Yvonne, congratulations on your marriage. I saw your post online. Congrats. Your wedding's in 2 months, right? Awesome.
Thanks. Technically, we're not married yet, but we're gonna hand in the papers right after the wedding. But yeah, thanks. You're sweet. I'm the happiest girl alive.
Yeah, good for you. But I'm sad. You didn't invite me to the wedding.
Huh? Wait. Who is this again? Sorry. I've been getting a lot of texts recently, and who are you again?
You already forgot about me? We were such good friends back in high school.
High school? We went to high school together? Well, then you should have gotten an invitation.
You totally forgot about me, didn't you? I never forgot about you once. You ripped my textbooks, you hid my pen case and shoes. You spread all kinds of rumors about me. You made me lose my mind. I couldn't go to school for a while. Does that ring a bell?
Huh? Wait, Misaki?
Yup. You remember me now? Good! It's me, the girl you used to bully in high school.
What the hell do you want? Why did you text me?
What? I wanted to congratulate you, that's all. I got your number from one of your friends. I wanted to reminisce about the good old days, you know? But after everything you've done to me, I can't believe you're getting married, you know? Why didn't you invite me to your wedding?
What? Why the hell would I invite you? If I invite you, you'll tell everyone about what happened and try to ruin my wedding.
Oh, come on, I would never do that. I want to talk to your husband. I'm sure he'd love to know who you really are. All the horrible things you've done. Oh, and let's not forget about your criminal record. Come on, let me come to your wedding. I'd love to catch up.
Yeah, right. Screw you. You think I'd invite you? You probably want to get revenge, but too bad. It's not gonna happen. You can't get in without an invitation, so you'll never get past the front door. So give it up. You're not ruining my big day. Huh, too bad, idiot.
Oh, no worries. I got lots of invitations.
Huh? What do you mean?
You heard me. I wonder who I should go as. What about Miley? She's singing for you, right? Or maybe I should go as Millie, the shoplifter. Or what about Nina, your best friend? She's giving a speech, right?
What? Wait, hold on. How do you have their invitations with you? You stole them?
No, I'd never do that. I just wanted to catch up with you, that's all. So I went to see my old classmates and talked, that's all. And when I said I wanted to go to the wedding, they gave me their invitations. Everyone's all grown up now. Time flies, huh? They all had nice jobs and a family. Some of them even had kids. I guess they didn't want me talking about their past in front of their friends. So, yeah.
Wait, you threaten them? Ugh, what the hell is wrong with you? Just drop it already. Stop trying to ruin my wedding. You must be insane.
Yeah, you're probably right. You did this to me, and now you're gonna pay.
Screw you. Don't push me, asshole. You're not gonna ruin my big day. No way. You're not coming anywhere near us. Don't even try it. I'll make you regret it.
Oh, okay. Well then, I guess it's game on. Good luck. See you soon, Yvonne. Good morning, Yvonne. Beautiful weather, isn't it? It's a perfect wedding day. I should probably head out soon. Who should I go as?
You little shit. But you're out of luck. You're not getting in.
Oh, yeah? Why is that?
All my classmates that I invited, none of them are coming.
Huh?
I told everyone not to come. We're gonna meet up some other time. I invited friends from college and stuff to fill the empty seats. So if you show up as my classmate from high school, security will kick you out. You're screwed. I win. Too bad, loser. Ha!
Interesting.
I guess your plan didn't work, idiot.
You're so dumb. Who said I'm going as your guest? Your husband invited guests too, right?
What?
Your husband invited his friends as well, right? Maybe I'll pretend to be one of them. Or maybe I'll pretend to be the staff that works there. Or maybe I'll pretend to be the photographer. Or maybe even the janitor. You ever think about that?
What? No!
Well then, good luck trying to find me. The clock is ticking.
Ugh! Screw you! Just drop it already! This was years ago! And it's not my fault you stopped coming to school. You're just weak, that's all. This is not my fault. Stop taking it out on me.
Huh? Seriously? You can't actually mean that. You spread rumors saying I flirted with your boyfriend. You called me all kinds of names. You ruined my life. You realize that? You're gonna pay.
What? But
But what, huh? You were just messing around? Is that it? Well, not me. I was always afraid. I was scared. Day in and day out, I was terrified. You really think I'd let that go? You think I'm gonna let you get married and have a happy family? Think again. I'm gonna tell everyone about everything. Your husband, your parents, your friends, everyone. I got proof too. And let's not forget about your criminal record. I'm gonna send these documents to everyone you know. But you're innocent, right? Then what's the problem? Just ignore it, right? Right?
stop! Please! I'm sorry! Please forgive me!
For what? You said you did nothing wrong, so why are you apologizing? You're not making any sense.
I'm sorry for bullying you back in high school. I know I did horrible things to you. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'll do anything. Please forgive me. Please don't ruin my wedding. Please, I'm begging you. I'll do anything. Just wait until the wedding is over. Please, I'll do anything.
Anything, huh? All right then. Let me ruin your wedding, just like how you ruined my life. Then we'll call it even.
No, please. My husband, I work at his dad's company. Many of my colleagues will be there. If they find out, I'll lose my job. Everything I've worked hard for over the years. It'll all be gone.
I know that. That's exactly why I'm doing this. This is gonna be fun. See you in a bit.
No!
Yvonne tried to call off the wedding at the last minute, and when her fiancé and parents asked her why, she told them about everything herself, all the horrible things she did back in high school. Her fiancé was shocked. The wedding was canceled. A few days later, they called off the marriage. They were only engaged, so her fiancé didn't have to pay her anything. But Yvonne, they sued her for damages. She was up to her neck in debt now, and everyone around her found out about what she did. She had no choice but to quit her job. I heard she became a shut-in after that. I guess she did all the work for me. Well, considering what she did to me, I'd say she got off easy. And the thing is, I wasn't even at the wedding venue. And the stuff I said about stealing invitations from her classmates, well, those were all lies. I went to go talk to them, but I didn't threaten anyone. I just wanted to scare her a bit, you know? I wasn't actually going to do all those things I said I would do. So yeah, I wasn't expecting things to turn out like this. Oh well, works for me. The other girls already apologized to me for what they did, and Yvonne's life was over now, so glad everything worked out. Yay!
Rachel, I need to speak to you about something.
Hey, Wilfred, what's up? You're on the way to work right now, right? Did you forget something?
No, I quit my job.
What?
I handed in my notice a little while back.
What? What the hell are you talking about? You still have a sleep? Why would you make such an important decision without telling me?
Because if I told you I was thinking of quitting my job, you would have probably been opposed to it, right?
Duh, obviously.
And you would have asked me the reason I wanted to quit, wouldn't you?
Of course I would have.
Right? That's why I quit without telling you.
There are so many things wrong with this, I don't even know where to begin. Well, why did you quit then?
Well, about that, you see, what happened is I found true love.
Excuse me?
My new partner's the daughter of the CEO of a certain company. She made me a coffee when I met her for the first time when I became sales manager for the project with that new client. That became the spark that grew into the burning fire of passion that is our love. When I asked about her family, she told me she was an only child. That means her father expects her to marry someone who will become CEO of his company one day.
So what? You're divorcing so you can marry the daughter of a CEO? Doesn't that just make you a gold digger?
No, it wasn't like that. It just so happened that the woman I fell in love with has a CEO for a dad. I didn't even find out until a while after. I love her, and she loves me. Our love is the essence of purity itself. I hope you can somehow understand and be happy for the two of us and give us your blessing.
I seriously don't even know where to start. You have a son, for crying out loud! What about Peter? Where does he stand in all of this? You should know better than to do something like this as a fully grown man with a 17-year-old son.
I accept this isn't fair on you and Peter. But the flames of our burning passion cannot be extinguished. I should have already received my severance package, so I'm willing to send you all of it as compensation. Think of it as my way of saying sorry. I won't go after any of your assets during the divorce either.
No, it's not the money I'm upset about, Wilfred.
I left the divorce papers hidden under the pillow of the bed I've been sleeping on recently.
Divorce papers?
I'd like you to sign and hand them in today if possible. I sent you my house key in an envelope, which should be arriving over the next few days.
Would you stop moving the discussion forward without even giving me a chance to speak? Anyway, tell me who the hell this CEO's daughter woman is. Do I know her?
I don't want you causing her any problems.
What? Like I'd do that? We spent years of our life together. You're my husband, damn it! I think that gives me a right to at least ask questions.
That's enough for now. I'm heading over to her place. Make sure you take good care of Peter for me.
Don't you dare, Wilfred! Wait! How dare you end the discussion when you feel like it without letting me say my piece? Ugh, I barely recognize you anymore.
Rachel, are you there?
Huh? Anya? I haven't heard from you in ages. What's up?
Will you please do something about this?
This?
Wilfred is your husband, right?
Sorry. I don't follow. What's going on?
He stood outside my house as we speak, and he won't stop shouting.
What? What is he shouting?
I floated down like a petal on the breeze to be with you, who shines more brightly than anyone else across the earth or the seven seas. The day has come when our love may finally blossom before all men, no longer fearing what other may think, being stopped by nothing or no one ever again. I hereby swear on our eternal love, my precious darling, my honey dove. I think I'm gonna be sick. Please help me, I'm begging you. I'm so sorry to speak about your husband in this way, but from the bottom of my heart, this is the cringiest thing I've ever seen. Besides, it's getting late and he's bothering the neighbors. He's creeping me out big time and I needed to stop. Please do something, anything.
Look, you see, the thing is, Anya, me and Wilfred got a divorce.
What?
He divorced me out of nowhere over text message just this morning. When I realized he'd even prepared the divorce papers so they were ready to be handed in after I'd signed them, I soon understood. There was absolutely no stopping him. Our son said, "I don't want anything to do with Dad who stabs my mom in the back for some other woman." I'm also pretty set on it myself after the way he treated me. So I went and handed the divorce papers in this evening.
What the?
So, I hope you understand, but I have to ask you this just in case. But are you and Wilfred having that kind of relationship?
No, we are absolutely not.
Wow, that was a fast reply.
You know I got married 6 months ago, right?
Yeah, that's why I was so confused. Sorry for asking you something so weird. It really was just to make 100% sure. I never actually thought you'd do something like that.
Oh, it's fine, don't worry about it. Look, the thing is, I have to make it to the airport now, and with Wilfred outside my house acting crazy like this, I'm kinda in a panic and I don't know what to do.
Huh? You're going to the airport at this time?
Our flight departs in the middle of the night. Me and my husband are going on our honeymoon. My husband's heading out directly from work, and the plan is to meet him at the station. But I don't feel safe leaving the house with him out there.
I see. Give me a minute, Anya. I'm gonna message him. I'm so sorry about all of this. Wilfred, where are you right now? I can see the red mark on my messages, so you clearly didn't block me. There's something important I want to talk to you about. It's about Anya.
What? Anya? How do you know about Anya? I won't let you do anything to her! Think very carefully about what you do next!
Nope, that's my line. Anyway, as how for I know Anya, she's the daughter of the CEO of the company I used to work at. We used to see each other nearly every day for years.
Huh? Wait, that was before we were married, right? So it must have been what, over 18 years ago?
That's right. We've known each other since we were little kids. She thinks of me as her big sister from another mother. We get along amazingly, and she's always there for me when I needed someone to talk to. Despite not having seen each other in a while, we're still in regular contact.
Really? This is a seriously weird coincidence.
Now, putting that aside, more importantly, Wilfred, where the hell are you right now? And what the hell are you doing to Anya? That poor woman.
What am I doing? What do you mean? I just proposed, that's all.
That's all? You make it sound normal. What the hell are you doing bothering her at this time of night?
Me and you are divorced now. I had to let Anya know how I truly feel about her as soon as possible, day or night, rain or shine. Me and her are soulmates, you know?
Have you ever heard the term disturbing the peace? You're causing a nuisance to the neighbors. The police will probably come if you don't cut it out soon.
Don't talk silly. Not a person alive could call my emotion-filled, dramatic declarations of undying love a nuisance. This is a thing of beauty. The neighbors are probably being moved to tears as we speak. If anything, they'll probably all be out on the streets soon, clapping and cheering in unison, breaking down in fits of emotion, giving their blessings for the birth of a new love.
God, I can just picture you loitering outside her house with a smug, self-satisfied look on your face.
Right? So does that mean you'll be giving us your blessing too, Rachel?
No, I was insulting you.
Huh?
Here's the thing. Anya is already married.
Huh?
The fact that you and her haven't even exchanged contact details should really tell you something.
No, me and Anya are soulmates!
No, that's entirely a mistaken assumption on your part. You're jumping to the wrong conclusion. Making a dangerous misunderstanding of the highest order.
What? No!
I was at Anya and her husband's wedding. Paul's a great guy who I've known for a while, and the two of them are very much in love.
No, that doesn't make sense! Anya made me a coffee and smiled at me. In that moment, I felt the love in her gaze. That kind of intensity can't be faked.
I see. So that's where your dangerous misunderstanding of the highest order sprouted from.
Wrong! I'm not misunderstood! Me and Anya are in love! There has to be some explanation. He must have forced her to marry him. Oh God, is my sweet honey flower in danger?
Oh, yeah. And then there's the issue of who's set to inherit the role of CEO at Anya's dad's company.
Aha! That's it! I'm going to be the next CEO. Of course she's going to choose me. This is the ultimate proof of mine and Anya's love.
Nope. Sorry to have to break this to you, but Anya herself is set to become CEO within the next 2 or 3 years.
Huh?
Which is why, Wilfred, you won't be getting a look-in.
Ah! No way! I quit my job already! What am I supposed to do now?
I'll tell you exactly what you're supposed to do now. You need to get the hell away from Anya's house and stop bothering her and the neighbors.
But...
Her and Paul are leaving for their honeymoon tonight.
Their honeymoon?
Apparently, she's too scared to leave the house because you're hanging around outside shouting at the top of your lungs, making your cringy proposal.
Cringy? She thinks I'm cringy?
Yes, She thinks you're so cringy that she practically begged me to help her.
Oh my god!
So cringy that if you keep hanging around despite not being welcome, the police are probably gonna be called. If someone hasn't called them already, that is.
Am I really cringy? This can't be. Say it isn't so!
Anya told me that peeping through a crack in the curtains, she saw my ex-husband's expression suddenly shift to one of terror as he hightailed it out of the neighborhood. I was so pleased he knew when to give up, or so I thought. Next, he showed up to what used to be his old home to see me and my son. But he's a stranger now, and I have no reason to let strangers, and creepy mentally unhinged ones at that, into my house. When I pretended I wasn't home, he began reciting romantic poetry through a letterbox, declaring his undying love for me and his desire to return to his old family life. I promptly called the cops, and before I knew it, he was being escorted home in the back of the police car. After that, word of his misdeeds reached his parents, who, fearing the risk he posed to society, forced him to go and live with them in the countryside. Last I heard, he's looking for a job right now, but between his job prospects looking dim because he's well past his prime, and the weight of the realization that he made a misunderstanding of epic proportions, as well as the accompanying hit to his self-esteem, and finally, the sense of loss brought about by realizing his true love thought he was a creepy weirdo, it's probably only a matter of time before his transformation into a full-blown NEET is complete.
Laura, I heard you weren't at work right now. Where did you go? Don't you have a meeting with Company A tomorrow? Did you finish making all of the papers?
Oh, hi, Mom. Alex ended up participating instead of me.
You asked him to attend instead of you again?
It's fine, I let my bosses know.
This isn't about that. You made him do everything for the meetings with companies B and C a while ago. Even if he is your fiancé, you can't just use him like that.
It's fine. I'll follow in your footsteps and become the next CEO. He'll become one of the managers at most. He'll work for me in the future anyways, so it doesn't matter whether I use him like a slave right now.
Laura, stop! How could you say something like that?
Calm down, Mom. I'm joking. You're not a part of this company right now anyways. Focus on fixing your health.
What?
I'm managing the company just fine. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, but I'm off to visit the blue oceans of Hawaii for the next 2 weeks.
What?
It's part of the process of expanding our business overseas. Calm down.
There is no such project in Hawaii.
There is if I say so. See ya!
Good evening, Alex. Are you busy right now?
Not at all, ma'am. Is there something wrong?
Could you come to the hospital tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
I need to tell you something regarding the future.
The future? We can talk about that over some coffee after you get better, ma'am.
It'll be too late then. Do you know how Laura is in Hawaii right now?
Oh, yes. I wasn't notified beforehand, so I found out this morning right before she left.
I see. Alex, I'm so sorry.
Mrs. Thompson?
It was fine up until my husband started this company and I took over after he died. But the very reason I was able to bring our company to where it is now is because of you. But I raised Laura to be so disrespectful and arrogant. I'm so sorry.
Mrs. Thompson, I hope the long hospitalization isn't letting your spirit wilt. They say that illness comes from the heart, so please don't worry about me.
Thank you. If only you were my real son.
You're baffling me, ma'am.
No, I really do trust you with all of my heart.
That really means a lot. Thank you so much.
That's why the time has come for me to make a decision.
A decision?
Please come to the hospital tomorrow, no matter what. Take this as a request from your CEO.
Yes, ma'am. May I arrive at 1 p.m., right when our meeting begins?
Yes, please.
Laura, it's an emergency! Please answer!
What do you want? And what time do you think it is? I'm so tired.
Mrs. Thompson is in a dangerous state right now. I know you're in Hawaii, but please, come home as soon as you can.
Oh, I think she's fine, even though they say dangerous state.
What?
I mean, this is the third time. We were told that at the start of this year and 3 months ago. But she was back on her feet and doing well before we knew it. I'm sure she'll survive.
What do you mean? Isn't she your own mother? The doctor told me that she really may not make it this time.
You take everything too literally. That's why your life isn't going well.
You can say that because you aren't seeing her condition right now, but you're taking this too lightly. Please, just come home right now.
No can do. I haven't even been here for a week. Speaking of, I'm upgrading my room right now, since I won't be here again for a while.
What?
I'm raising my spirits since you disturbed my slumber and ruined my mood.
Disturbed? Are you not worried about your mother?
I'm telling you, she's fine.
You could still worry for even a bit.
That's up to me. Sorry. You're just my fiancé. You're not even her real child.
Just come home. She's your only parent left.
I'm so sleepy.
What?
Just think about being woken up at a time like this. I'm going to sleep now. Bye-bye.
Hey, stop!
Mommy, I came back a while ago. First things first, that was amazing. It was so much fun.
Laura, we finished your mother's funeral smoothly.
What? Your mom, right? Quit making jokes like that, Mom.
It's me, Alex.
Alex? Quit using my mom's phone and give it to her. Pranks like this aren't pleasantly taken, you know.
I'm serious. This was the last request from your mom to me, to text you through her phone, so you'll forever remember this conversation. To teach you the reality and truth that you can't run away from.
What? So, Mom...
Yes. She passed away on the morning after I told you to come back.
Are you serious?
Do you think I joke around about this?
No, you said that you finished the funeral already.
Yeah, she's already in her grave.
How could you do that? Without even telling me? Her own daughter? You should have notified me at the moment she passed away. Isn't that common sense?
I wouldn't expect you, a person who wouldn't come back after being notified that their own mother was about to die, to have any common sense either.
What did you say to me?
All I did was listen to your mother's will.
Mommy's will?
If you didn't come back after I notified you that she was in a dangerous state, I don't have to notify you of anything after that. I took care of the funeral as her son. That was part of her request.
What kind of BS is that? I don't understand.
It doesn't matter whether you understand. This was your mother's will.
Whatever. I'll take care of everything from here. I want a divorce from you, and you're fired. Pack up your things and get out of my sight.
I feel the same way about the divorce, but you have no right to fire me.
What do you mean? I'm the next CEO since my mom died. Of course, I have the right to fire you. Also, how much of her property do I get? I'm pretty sure she's left millions.
About the position of the next CEO, she already signed me up to take over after her.
What?
This is also part of her will.
There's no way.
On top of that, you're fired, Laura.
What?
Also, all of her property will be passed on to me instead of you.
How could would she? I won't allow any of that to happen.
Everything I just said has been written in her will.
What will?
A will that Mrs. Thompson has made with her lawyer. An official one.
How could she? How is this all happening? You made her do this, didn't you?
Can you please stop with the rude assumptions?
There's no other way. There's no way she'd just leave her only daughter to rot while giving so much special treatment to her son-in-law. I'll sue you for compensation.
Hey, do you really have any idea why this happened?
No, I don't.
Bill Hudson, 45 years old, restaurant owner. He's married to a wife of the same age and has 2 daughters in middle school.
How did you?
You've had this relationship for the past 3 years, yes? He's the one you went on this trip with. To put it straightforwardly, you left your dying mother to go on a trip with another man.
How did you find out?
Your mother is the one who found out. She hired a detective and found out about everything.
Mom did that?
On top of that, you used $10,000 from the company's money for trip fees, didn't you?
Oh no.
The company has already noticed this. They filed a report and have told us that this isn't the first time either. What you've done is a crime.
Why would there be a problem with the next CEO using the company's money?
Why wouldn't there be? Whether you're the CEO or the next CEO or whatever, you can't just use the company's money for personal use. This is common sense. Besides, you being the next CEO is just part of your imagination. Your mother told me that you weren't fit for it, and that she never had the intention to do so.
What?
She said that's partially why she made me your fiancé.
What?
Do you not remember?
But I'm the only child.
As a CEO, all your mother cared about was skills and results. Why would she choose you as the next CEO just for being her daughter?
Why would I? Oh.
Great. I never want to see your face again.
What?
I've made some changes, and our apartment is under your name now, so I'll move out. As you've probably guessed, I'll be suing both you and that cheater. And we'll have you pay back all of the money that you took back to the company.
What are you people? Both you and Mom. How could you do this to me? You're heartless.
Do you think you have the right to say that about others?
I do.
No matter how much you whine, your mistakes won't go away. Your mother won't come back. If you want her to forgive you in heaven, pay for your sins.
Wait.
My lawyer will be contacting you in a few days.
I said wait!
Goodbye.
Why? Why?
The day Mrs. Thompson called me out to the hospital, she notified me that she had prepared everything through her lawyer to pass everything on to me. After the incident, as warned, I sued the 2 cheaters for compensation. I thought about reporting her fraud to the police, but we came to an agreement with them repaying $100,000 in total for the compensations and fees for the company. The man Laura cheated with has chosen his wife over her, so my ex-wife was left by herself. Apparently, she's now working at a sketchy bar to pay back the money she had borrowed from illegal moneylenders. I, on the other hand, went over to the grave of the lady who treated me like I was truly her son, and swore that I would protect everything that she had left behind for me, no matter what.
Hey, bro! Wow, it was really 8 years ago when we last met? I thought you would be an old geezer by now, but I was shocked to see you in pretty good shape. And on top of that, you're a team manager at a company? Wow, who would have thought? I mean, a high school dropout like you? What was the company thinking? But if I, a university grad, would get way up in the company, maybe even be the president someday.
Hey, come off it, would ya? I'm working.
Huh? But you're answering my line message.
I took the afternoon off. It's your first day on the job. You don't have time to be screwing around and texting. Concentrate on your job, would you?
Don't tell me what to do. I'm your little sister, but academic-wise, well, I went to.
I'm not saying this as your brother, but as your boss.
Huh? Lol.
This is a small company of only 35 employees. You may be in a different department, but we will probably run into each other on occasion. At the office, it won't matter if we're related. I already talked to everybody at the office to not play favorites. You would be treated as any other employee.
Huh? Come on.
Just get back to work, would you?
But I'm already bored. They keep telling me it's the training period now, and all I did this morning was input data into the PC. Really mind-numbing stuff.
All new employees go through it. That's the first thing all new recruits go through. Getting used to operating the keyboard. It's Office Work 101.
Huh? Are you serious?
The younger generation only know how to operate a smartphone and hardly ever operate a computer and keyboard. In this day and age, a company cannot succeed if you're not proficient at the computer. You should be grateful for just getting hired for the position. We're a small company, so the pressure's not as strict as some of the major corporations.
What are you saying? You sound like you're saying I'm incompetent.
Well, that all depends on how hard you try. We hired 5 new employees starting from today, and we conducted a typing proficiency test this morning. You were, as you recall, in dead last. Or have you already forgotten?
Yeah, well, what can I say? I haven't used a keyboard in years.
That's why I'm saying it all depends on how hard you try. Once you get proficient at it, it's actually kind of fun. So, give it your best. I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, right. Hey, Paul! Pick up!
What is it? Aren't you supposed to be in training?
It's 5 p.m. I just finished.
How about overtime? It would be a good idea to stay a bit longer to leave a good impression.
Forget all that. Listen! A client, a guy who's the sales manager of one of our accounts. Who is that guy? Wow, he is such a good-looking hunk!
God-looking hunk? What the hell are you talking about?
I checked the client list, and so far as I know, he is the sales manager over at M Corporation.
Yeah, that must be Frank Dawson.
Frank Dawson, huh? Wow, that guy is super handsome.
Hey, Cindy,
What is it?
this Mr. Dawson is married and has kids.
Huh?
He's really proud of his family, even showed us a picture of his family, a beautiful wife. So don't even think about messing with him or causing any kind of trouble. You got that?
Yeah, I got it. I will do whatever my high school dropout brother tells me. Yes, sir. Lol.
I'm not kidding around with you. This is business. Don't embarrass me. You got that, Cindy?
Yeah, I got it. Hey, Paul. You there, big brother? This job is killing me. Can't get more boring than this. You gotta do something.
I'm working right now. I really don't have time for this.
But come on, Paul. All I'm doing all day is typing. My fingers are starting to ache. The other new hires are already going out on sales calls. You too. You're constantly going out with your assistant, that new guy, Craig. This is total discrimination!
Well, I've been assigned to teach Craig the ropes. What can I say? He studied marketing in school, and he was enthusiastic about going out on sales calls. So as the sales manager, well, I took him under my wing. Unlike you, the other new hires have a marketing background and requested sales-related positions. And that's what they got. So it's obvious they would be going out more than you. It's just part of their job training.
Then make some changes! I don't want to be tutored by this old lady! This Mrs. Pierce! Why don't you train me?
Huh?
That way I could go out with you. No questions asked. Nobody would dare restrict me from going out anytime I want. But if I go out on business with you, I need free time on occasion. I really wanted to go to that new coffee shop on the corner.
I leave the office in order to take care of business, not to enjoy myself.
Come on, nobody is watching. Nobody would know.
Are you really serious about this job? You were hired on for administration work, not sales. There's no reason for you to go out on business calls. Your job requires that you sit at the desk and do paperwork, so there's no chance of you going out on business calls. That's why we're having you become proficient at typing.
Huh? Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. You need to learn how to do your job ASAP. You understand now? If so, get back to work.
This is not fair.
Hey, Cindy, are you there? Pick up! Where the hell are you? It's way past your lunch break!
Hey, Paul, what's up?
Where the hell are you?
Me? I'm at this nice little coffee shop on the corner. The one I was talking about.
Coffee shop? You have 1 hour for lunch. You're 15 minutes late. Get back here right away!
Huh? I'm on a business errand right now. I'm busy. I'll be back around 3 p.m.
Like I said, your job is desk work. You have no business outside the office.
What? That's not fair! Craig's out practically every day.
How many times do I have to tell you? Craig is with the sales department. He can't do his job unless he visits his customers.
You always say that, but just because he's in the sales department, it's not fair that he gets to leave the office every day.
Excuse me?
I mean, nobody says anything when he just ups and leaves and then he comes back anytime he pleases. Nobody says a thing! He could go to all the coffee shops and restaurants he wants and stay however long he wants. I want to do that too!
Are you totally mental? This is not some vacation job. Going out on business calls is not about having fun.
It just means going outside of the office to do business, right? But while being out of the office, there's no boss looking over your shoulder, right? You could do like anything you want.
You're being totally irrational. You do that, and you'd be suspended or demoted. No, I'm pretty sure you'd get fired.
But like I said, nobody is watching. What they don't know won't hurt them, right?
Well, you have to write up a report of what you did that day and what results that business call ensued.
Huh? What do you mean?
Whenever we go out on a business call, we have to write up a report about where and when we're going to have the meeting and also what project it's related to. We're usually allotted a set time to get the job done. Also, when we get to the client's office, we must call in to inform them that we've arrived safely. And after the meeting, we must again inform the office. If there's any kind of schedule changes, we have to report that too. Once we're back at the office, we have to write up a progress report for the day and submit it by the end of the day. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you goof off and they'll find out. Simple as that.
Huh? Come on. What's a little tea time?
If you don't get back to the office, you're just going to have to make it up by doing overtime.
You're such a stiff neck. Mom and Dad are going to hear from me.
Hey, Mom. It's been a while.
Hello, Paul. This is unexpected.
To be honest, I really didn't want to contact you. Ever since you kicked me out of the house back when I was in high school, I never expected to talk to you again.
Yes, well, what do you want?
We need to talk about Cindy.
Sydney, what about her?
Is she really serious about working?
Huh? What's this about?
Ever since Dad pleaded with the company president at my company to hire Cindy, well, she has no intention of learning her job and just wants to loaf around. She's always taking a break. She's definitely not taking her job seriously. Just the other day, she took off for lunch and she never came back that day.
Oh, my. Really?
Could you put some sense into her? I can't seem to get her to listen. She keeps pulling these shenanigans and she'll eventually get fired.
Well, you need to be there for her. That's what an older brother does, isn't it? You should back her up. That's why Dad pleaded with the president to hire her, because her older brother was there to protect her. Oh, yeah, and Sydney said that you're always pestering her at work, making her do overtime and not giving her enough time for lunch. How cruel! Please, don't be so petty. Look after your precious sister, would you? If her boss scolds her, you should step in and cover for her. What's so hard about that?
Sorry to burst your bubble, Mom, but we hired her as any other employee. No special treatment. That's what we agreed on.
Huh?
You and Dad completely spoiled Cindy. You let her do anything she wanted all these years. She's a full-grown adult. She can't rely on people anymore. She's got to stand on her own 2 feet. She's got to get that through her spoiled little head of hers. I can't believe you think that way.
Sydney is a beautiful girl. She's special, not your ordinary hire. She should be treated with respect. A special girl gets special treatment. I want you to talk to your boss and make him understand that. That's the responsibility a big brother must make.
It seems like I'm not getting anywhere with you. Before I'm her brother, I'm her boss. So with that said, I plan to be even more disciplinary than I've been the last few days. I hope she's ready.
Are you serious?
If she fails to comply, we're just going to have to ask for her resignation. Or fire her. I urge you to talk to her and make sure she understands the dire situation she's in. She'll regret it if she doesn't.
Paul! How could you be so cruel to your younger sister?
Cindy! Hurry up and pick up! What did you do? How could you do this?
What do you want? I'm really in a super bad mood right now. Can we do this later?
What are you? In grade school?
I'm sick and tired of your disciplinary talk. What? Are you my high school teacher? Oh yeah, I forgot. You dropped out.
You really did it this time! How could you have done that to our top client at M Corporation? Mr. Dawson! I told you to stay away from him!
Huh? What do you know about that?
We just got a complaint directly from the president of M Corporation.
Huh? What? That reminds me, I sure could use a hot cup of cappuccino about now. I think I'll head down to that coffee shop.
Are you out of your mind? You went to Mr. Dawson's office without permission, and after calling him into the conference room, you tried to seduce him? Are you nuts?
Yeah, so what? I mean, I'm super cute. I was just there on the sales call. It was just a business tactic. Although he is kinda good looking. Besides, he's so good looking, and I couldn't help myself. If he was a real slob, I probably wouldn't have made a move.
You are really delusional.
Because of my appeal in beauty, M Corporation gave us a bunch of new business opportunities, which means my monthly salary will increase significantly, right? I may even get promoted. May even be in a higher position than you, Paul.
Because you got it into your head that you were some sort of super salesperson, M Corporation contacted us, and we were about to lose all our business deals with them.
Huh?
The president and I went to M Corporation to apologize.
Apologize?
After a long discussion with them, we concluded that if we fire you, they will continue doing business with us.
Fire? What are you talking about? You're joking, right? I only did it to bring more business to our firm.
What you did was not business. Get that through your head! What you did was just business interference!
I can't believe this. I was only trying to help.
Are you serious? Or is this just some elaborate prank?
What do you mean?
I want to know the reason why you, someone who has no experience working at an office, not even a part-time job, why would Dad get you a job here? It's because you had an affair with a married man, right? The wife demanded that you pay compensation.
So what? What's that got to do with anything?
When Mom and Dad attempted to pay on your behalf, the woman demanded that you pay it out of your own pocket. And so, Dad pleaded with my company president to hire you. I can't believe you just ignored it all and did whatever tickled your fancy. Biting the hand that feeds you. That's you in a nutshell. How could you?
It's all your fault!
Excuse me?
Mom said that if I joined this company, there would be no problem whatsoever. Because you would back me up all the way. You would let me do anything I wanted. That's what she said. Everybody is against me. Everybody's so mean.
Oh boy, what a mess. It's like I'm talking to a brick wall. Anyway, you've been fired. So clear out your desk by the end of the day.
Huh?
I said, clear out your desk. Get rid of that mirror and cosmetics box on your desk. And please, make sure you take the Snoopy cushion.
How could you? You high school dropout?
What's that got to do with anything?
I don't want some uneducated dropout to boss me around, that's all.
Well, I sure turned out better than you. And you graduated from university? Did you even study while you were there?
Huh?
I was kicked out of home at 16. How could I survive at that age, right? I experienced quite a bit back then. More than I care to remember. It was a hard time for me. You would never understand. But then my boss, the president of the company, helped. Or maybe I should say, rescued me. He took me in and taught me everything. After a few years, I was finally able to make a decent living. I worked my ass off all these years so that I could pay him back for his kindness. Don't you dare pass judgment on me! I clawed my way up from the dumps when I was 16. I had nothing! You would never understand the pain and suffering I went through!
You sure you want to criticize me like that? I'm gonna tell Mom and Dad all what you had just said. You better be prepared for their wrath.
Huh? You always bring that up. What are Mom and Dad going to do exactly? They have zero effect on me.
Huh?
Did you know that Dad just got fired from his job? Because of you?
What are you talking about?
Don't tell me you didn't know where Dad worked.
I don't really have to know where he works. What's it got to do with me, anyways?
That's why this kind of thing happens. You're so ignorant. If you had known, well...
Stop beating around the bush. What do you want to say?
Dad works for M Corporation.
Huh? What are you saying?
And on top of that, Mr. Dawson, the handsome guy you tried to seduce, you do remember him, don't you? Well, he's the president's grandson.
The president's grandson? Of M Corporation?
And also, regarding Dad pleading to let you into our company, it seems it was something that Dad had on our company, which we could not jeopardize. So we had to hire you. Actually, it was more like blackmail. Well, that fact got back to the compliance manager at M Corporation. Through further investigation, they learned that he had numerous allegations against him for sexual harassment from a number of female staffers. Dad's been there for many years, but he brought this all onto himself. He has no other choice but to face the consequences for his actions.
You're lying, right? This is all a big joke. Tell that it's so.
No, it's no joke. It is what it is. I cut ties with you guys years ago, and I'm going to keep it that way.
Hold on. Please, wait. Paul!
Have a good life. Well, that was the end of that. Both my dad and Cindy got fired from their jobs. As a result, the whole family fell apart. Mom and Dad bickered for some time and eventually divorced. The apartment they were living in was too expensive for the three of them, and they moved out and now all live separately. Dad got a part-time job, but his pride got in the way, and he didn't last very long. My mom returned to her parents' place, but once they learned of the circumstances, they really gave her a real tongue lashing. But she has nowhere else to go and continues living there. As for Cindy, she could no longer live at home, so she moved to the city and currently works at some diner. Well, in the end, the family that abandoned me at 16 to fend for myself now find themselves in my shoes. As for me, I'm working my way up to managing director and will always appreciate the kindness and consideration I was given when things were tough.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.